Hello, everyone. It's Barbara Orban here from NoDietBabe.com. I just wanted to come on live and talk about my wonderful experience in Bali and how it's just really solidified the importance for me to get my message out to you guys, to women, to do with mindsets around food. So say hello if you're joining me here. Hello, Jamie. I'm just actually having a cup of herbal tea right now. Drinking some spearmint tea here. So anyway, I've just come back from Bali. I've had a wonderful time for a whole week in Bali on a retreat. So it's actually the Manifestation Babe Retreat, run by Catherine Zenkina. Hello. And if you haven't heard of her, go check her out because she's really amazing. And she talks about the importance of mindset around so manifesting and talking about the law of attraction and mindset, mainly around business and money. So I do very much a similar thing, but to do with food and weight. And so, of course, I just absolutely loved the retreat. I've loved her courses and lots of other things that she does because she's talking about mindset, which is exactly what I do. I talk about mindset to do with food. And it's just so amazing to be around all these wonderful, lovely women talking about spiritual stuff, talking about mindset. And so it's just really solidifying to me the importance that I really have to get out there and let you women know the real secrets. So the real secrets to weight loss, because I hear so much information out there on what to eat, but nobody really talks about how to eat, and nobody really talks about the mindset behind our eating. And so being on this Manifestation Babe retreat, it's like, yes, it's so important. Your thoughts are so important. Your language and the way you speak is so important. And so that's really what my purpose is. That's my purpose, is to let you guys know and to spread the word, spread the message that your thoughts and the way you think and your beliefs really shape who you are and what you experience in your reality. And it's just really interesting because, you know, everybody's got a different opinion on what the right thing to eat is. And it's so great. And I'm really open-minded when it comes to nutrition. I've learned a hell of a lot about nutrition, but I know that a lot of stuff out there lately is this craze about keto and stuff like that, which, you know, I don't have anything against it. I probably honestly get a little bit triggered because I love carbs. And my old dieting mindset used to be like, don't eat carbs because carbs make you fat. And so anytime I hear keto or somebody raving on about keto, I do get a little bit triggered. But, you know, then again, I'm pretty open-minded in the sense that if something works for you, if something really works for you, then great, like good on you. And I think the biggest thing is for most people is to just find what works for them, really. But the other thing is too, is like I've talked about a lot in my courses is like that all or nothing mindset. So people will start keto and then be like really obsessed with having to stick to it. And the women that I know that even do stick to keto and like to live that lifestyle, which there were some people on that retreat, they're not being perfectionists about it. And that's really the key with any kind of lifestyle that you're following. And remembering again, like I've said before, like there's no one fits all kind of a lifestyle. But anyway, what I was going to say, basically, I just wanted to pop on here just to really just say that your mindset is like the foundation of everything that you do, no matter what, whether it's weight loss, whether it's business, whether it's like, I don't know, whatever you want to, whatever, relationships, whatever you're trying to work on. Your mindset is the key to everything. And mindset begins with your thoughts and feelings. And on this retreat, I really, really came to realize certain things that I had been needing to work on, and the language that I've been using in my life. For example, making things hard and telling myself that things are hard or that I'm really busy, and kind of manifesting more of that into my reality. And so it's really just opened up my eyes to things that I was still doing in my life and things that I need to shift. And that's the thing, is that like we're always learning. We never stop learning and growing as people, and we're always growing. And that's the amazing thing. And so, just realize that, like, we set this standard of wanting to become really perfect, but no one is actually perfect. Like, nobody is actually perfect. And the thoughts that you might have about your body, like you might be like, oh, I want to look like this, or I want to look like that. And you're setting this standard for yourself that you will only be happy once you reach that point. That mindset is actually what keeps a lot of people at a less desirable weight. So they're seeking out perfection. And really, the thing is that in a way, we've got to just accept and allow ourselves to be where we are at in that moment. Because this whole striving for perfection, and a lot of my eating, like emotional eating, was set in the fact that I was striving to be perfect. I wanted to be perfect in every single aspect of my life, like productivity, clean house, friendships. Like, I was so hard on myself for every little thing, like every little piece of stuff. And it's not like that, you never hard on yourself and you never criticize yourself. Like, I still have my moments. But a lot of the stuff to do with the weight and the emotional eating and all of that was in that mindset that I had to be perfect. And there was so much going on there that I had to work out. And so when you're following some sort of diet and you're just focusing on these superficial things, like, I've got to eat this, and I've got to follow that meal plan, and I've got to do my meal prep, and I've got to exercise this many times a week. Like, what about your thoughts and emotions? What about what's driving your appetite? Like, on a biological level, there's certain hormones and things going on that's driving your appetite, and it is connected to your brain. It's connected to your thoughts. It's connected to your feelings. And so even if you're not really aware of emotional eating, or you're like, what the hell is that? Your habits are created by your thoughts and emotions, and everything you do, all of your behaviors come back down to your brain, like So it's really important then to actually become aware of what's going on. And so when I hear people recommending certain diets or saying, yeah, try this because it's really, really good. There's so much science behind it. It's going to be so great for your energy levels and blah, blah, blah. And I think it's great. Like, don't get me wrong. I love that kind of stuff. But I just think that people forget that we're a whole body. It's not just like you just say, hey, I'm going to follow keto now because that's the best diet. You've got to remember that there's a mind-body connection going on. And a lot of people have emotional connections to foods. Like, for example, how I said a second ago, like, that the thought of cutting out carbs just triggers me automatically. And so you've got to take into account the whole person. And for example, if that person's going to start going on a keto diet, like, and cutting out carbs, that's probably going to mean that there's no, like, end of their social life. It's going to mean that they've got to turn their whole, like, eating patterns upside down. What if they have children? Like, it's just like, yes, on one hand, you can say like, yeah, there's a lot of science behind this and it's fantastic and do this. But what about that whole person and taking that whole person into account and saying, well, is this going to suit their lifestyle right now? Is this going to make their life easier, or is it going to make it a hell of a lot harder? Like, there's so many different things to consider, and not to also, if that's you, like, not to make yourself feel bad. Like, don't feel bad if you can't, you know, because people talk about discipline and needing discipline to follow a diet. But honestly, like, I don't see any difference between the discipline I had now and back then. Like, I don't see any difference between discipline. What I see is a change in my relationship with food and a change with my thoughts, feelings, and beliefs in a lot of things. And learning how to deal with my thoughts. For example, the thoughts like from the ego, the part of your mind that's there to protect you, and it's very critical, and learning to deal with that and the predictions that it's making, like it's always thinking the worst. So that's really what I'm here for. That's really what I'm here to teach women about their weight and the real reasons why they can't lose weight, like the actual secrets, like not what some like person is going to tell you about, yeah, eat this because that made me lose weight. No, I'm here because it's all in your head. It's all in your head. And that's pretty much what you need to change, not what you're eating, because I'm sure you've all tried that. And yes, healthy is important, but you're not going to die from eating a burger every now and again. So that's really why I'm here, is because you need to change your mindset. You need to change your mindset when it comes to anything. You need to change your mindset. And that's it. That's all I'm going to say for today. But let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about what you want me to talk about. Like, because I want to talk more. I want to talk more. I want to come on live more. I'm going to start so many more things. And I'm really excited because Bali's just made me so high vibing. And I'm really, really excited. So tell me in the comments below what you would like me to talk more about and answer some questions that you must be dying to know about weight loss, manifesting, and overcoming emotional eating. So let me know in the comments below, because then I can come on again and answer some questions. But that's about it for my ramblings today. I've got to get going. But yeah, drop me a comment below and let me know. And I will come on live again soon and answer your questions. But if you're just popping on, hello, watch the replay because I'm going. Have a great night or day wherever you are. Bye.